Welcome back on deynonmod. Today I want to propose you a video about
the unboxing review about Vokmortian Master of the Bone Tithe. This is a named charter for the Ossiarch Bonereapers. It's a Mortisan, and it's quite peculiar because it's a voice for Nagash, because often Nagash use him to release his decrees and so on, so it's really quite interesting as background, and I'm quite happy to have this because I bought it for the Black Friday of 2025, and it's the last model that I needed to complete to have all the models related about the Ossiarch Bonereaper released till the end of the 2025. So with this, I have all the models. So we'll see when there will be the release of the next Pathoton, if it will be other models that are going to be released about the Ossiarch Bonereaper themselves. But still, for now, I can say that I have all the models for army of my game. So it's quite nice, and it's quite interesting as one. Remember that this is a mail order only, technically, because you can have from the mail order, but has been released once even out of the mail order, and it was when it has been released Fist and Bones, that it was in 2019, and it was a set box of the Vokmortian and the Ossiarch Bonereapers. At that time, I was not able to have the option to retrieve it, and it's a pity, but it's also good, because otherwise I think that I will start also a Vokmortian army. Still, it's really quite interesting. We can see that the model is really quite fantastic. It has many details, and here we can see the model itself. So we can find that it has really quite interesting parts. Okay, so we open the box a second and see a bit better. Still, really quite intriguing. So let's see about the contents of such pistol. We can find here we have the 40mm base one. It's quite simple, so eventually you can change with other things or modify it to have something that create a little drama, and I think that I'll do such thing. So it's really simple, but a good way. Here we can find this, that is the prospect about how to paint eventually the model to have the name charter as it is, so eventually it's an option. And if we flip, we can find about how to create destruction, and from here we can analyze quite a lot. For example, we can find about the back, so we have this bottom part here that can be really monetized eventually quite easily to create something that can be detached or so on. It's an option. We can see that the stuff, it's really quite easily modifiable, and maybe it could be a way. It's not bad at all. So we can find that you have a lot of ways to put a bit of hands to make a little modifications eventually, so not bad at all. And we can find about the models, and I have to say that it's really quite fine. I quite like. I know about such scroll that it's fantastic. I'm thinking about to clone this, at least the part about the text, because I think that it's really not bad at all. If you see about the back, we can find that we can really monetize this, so it's not bad at all, because we can find that there is quite easily way, not bad. And it's a simple model, but it's also easily to modify, to change something. We can change, for example, the head quite easily to have something else eventually, so that we can use for something else. We can really personalize a lot, change a bit about the arms and stuff, so to have that it's with other weaponry or so on. The stuff I quite like, because it's really quite easy, and eventually this piece could be modified to have something else in its place that could be useful. It's up to you to decide if work as it is, so as Vokmortian, or to modify it for having another type of Mortisan or another type of model and use this as a base. For example, I clone for sure the part about the scroll, because I think that it's really fantastic. But in general, I'm quite satisfied with such model. It's a bit expensive compared to the amount of plastic that you have, but at the same time, I quite like the concept that it is, and I'm thinking really to take this as it is, so build up this as a Vokmortian itself. So it's an option, but anyway, it has quite a lot of possibilities to modify. Surely I change about the base, because I want to have this more characterized, at least the background around the sun. I think that it's quite worth about. So it's something that it's something that you can really choose what you want to gain from such a mod, so not bad at all. I'm quite curious about your opinion about such mod. Do you like, do you have yet, or are you thinking about buying it for your army? Because in my opinion it has quite a lot of intriguing parts. The rules can change and so on, so it's not a problem, but the mod is always amazing anyway, so not bad at all. So, nice. Anyway, from deynonmod it's everything. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell so to receive notification about new video, to comment under here about this video, or if you want to suggest me new videos. So, I hope to see you again to the next time.